Well, hello. Here we are in Fiji at Vuda Marina, and we've just over there got Renaud coming in, winning leg 2. He's not quite there yet, but he's there. Beautiful night. That was the full moon, or not a full moon, we're one day off it or something. It's warm and it's fantastic. I've got Gary here driving from Grant. Oh, I got Gary on the brain. Okay. I meant to say sorry,
I've been called a lot.
No, I called you Gary this morning because we got a Gary in the race, and I've been giving him a hard time about his videoing. And so Grant.
That's fine.
from Vuda, and look around here. Here comes Renaud. I'm going to put him on lights. He's a happy chappy, that's for sure. So here we go. Yeah, we can go straight for him now. He's sailing. We thought he might be motoring, because the wind's very gentle, but it's swung around from a sea breeze to a headwind, and it's so light, it's absolutely perfect. So here's one happy Swiss sailor. Foo-foo. Hello!
Well done.
I think I lost the audio then, but anyway. Well done, Renaud. Whoa, you're looking good. Looking too good indeed. So, hang on. I've lost my bloody microphone here. Okay, we're underway. You look good. Glad you're still sailing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we can go right up to him. Yeah. I got to hold the light and take photos at the same time. Jeepers. Here we go. Photos, we're on. Okay. So good to see you. It seems a long way from Panama, eh? Yeah. A long way from Panama.
The stars and the wind is with me.
I know, you've been super lucky.
Amazing.
Yeah, 2 days ago I said you'd get in at 8 o'clock. And then you got in at 8 o'clock. Yeah, but yeah, I thought you'd get bogged down. We were thinking about midnight today, you know.
I don't know really what time it is.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock local time in the evening.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, it's hard to hear you from over here. Yeah, we can go as close as you want if you like, without touching him. Jeep.
Half a mile to go.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing the sails. Your flag is starting to fade a bit on the main sail. Yeah, it's looking a bit, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but the boat looks good, eh?
Yeah, everything is fine.
Yeah.
A bit earlier was no speed, that just makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Sure, I have plenty of, I don't know if it was seagrass or soft
Ah, yeah.
or jellyfish or something. Plenty of grass in this sea, just at the entrance of the passage there.
Yes. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh well. So here we go. The first of another 14, hopefully. You're the first of 14 more behind you. There's 14 more coming.
Of course they will come, I hope.
Yep, absolutely. So that's cool.
Because I was not able to see them so much.
Yeah. You looked as if you had a nice sail, this one.
I had a very nice sailing.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, very good. So that's cool. Well, the boat looks really good. Looks like as if it's just left from Portugal.
Just few things to do. The ropes are a bit old sometimes. And,
Yeah.
few things to do, but not so much.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's cool.
We'll save time here.
Yep. I need to get the microphone over there. In fact, I should have given you a microphone, but we'll do the big chat when we later on. But so that's not so bad. But yeah, I can't. Yep, we're nearly there. And you know the guff, you're going to pick up the mooring. There's a mooring there for you. So that's pretty easy.
Yeah, you can't really
Yeah.
pass them anything or do anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do big interviews later on. So
Oh, you,
Jane, how are you? He said.
Good. Good to see you. Just that you won everything. That's all.
Yeah, the race is getting boring now.
I am taking what I can. The future, we never know.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's all very good. So
You never know because they're coming so fast. When you look the speed of the team of Calgary, origami, and Tila, they are so fast. Even Dan, you cannot Panama as well. Really good sailor. So
Yeah.
maybe a bit more tactic for them, and then they will be on me for sure.
Usually when we meet a boat, we have to give you all the news, you know. We got to tell you, usually when we meet boats in our races, in the Golden Globe or the Ocean Globe, we have to tell them all the news, you know. Say, oh, you know, Kerry's back there and Kristen's doing this, but you've got Starlink, so everyone knows what everyone's doing.
This is quite good because this helps a lot to be able to talk with my boat manager and to talk,
Yeah.
to talk a lot. Because sometimes I was very far tired, so it's good to be able to talk with someone.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a different scenario. But jeepers, you're making a very interesting story. A little boat around the world, you're making it all look too easy, you know? People will think it's too easy, but it's hard work.
It's not, but it is not.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely it's not easy. I am really tired again.
Yeah.
Really tired in competing. And this time again, because there is a big wall of wind coming tomorrow
Yeah.
or Sunday, I will again push as far as I can go. I am really tired.
Yeah, I can believe it. Anyway, you'll be able to snooze very soon. I'm not watching the finish line, so you'll have to tell us when you cross over. Yeah, Grant's got it behind us anyway, so Grant's watching it, we can tell you. Yep, that's cool.
I think so, if I am correct.
Yep. You're more correct than me on those things, you know that.
I don't know the place and it's everywhere is different. I always come by night or early morning.
Yeah. We're gonna go. You want to go the other side? We'll get some. We're gonna come the other side and get some moon shots. You can, if you do a circle around him, just go round the bow on the other side and then zip and come back up on the other side. Yep, go for it. Yep. So he's looking really good. 580 is just such a classic boat, you know what I mean? We always say it's not the fastest 5.8 metre boat in the world, but in terms of concept and the design, you know, Janice's work on everything, putting the build structure concept together and all those sorts of issues are fantastic. And yeah, it's really turning out to be fit for purpose so far, touch wood. It's quite special. There's the moon. That is fantastic. So we're going to come back down that side and get some shots and some photos of the moon in the background. So we're going to come down his port side now. So yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, looking very cool indeed. So I'm going to, for those, I think most people know the 580 in terms of what goes on. You know, solar panels restricted to 200 watts, battery capacity restricted to 200 amp hours. You can use, you have to use electric outboards. You can actually run your motor anytime you want. And it's got to be a commercially available wind vane on the back. You can have up to 2 tiller pilots, but they've got to be the smallest tiller pilots of the lot of the system. So that's some of the things. And then there's all one design sails, all quantum sails. Everyone has exactly the same sails, so that's all kind of cool. And the only things you can really modify on the boat to customise is the companionway access. There's a few different options for that with hatches and so on. You can change the cockpit a little bit, just on the aft bulkhead of the cabin, and you can do anything you like with the deck gear and the deck layout. So you You know, the way you set your sails up is entirely up to you. You don't have to have winches, and Renaud doesn't have winches, neither does Kerry on origami. There's a total of 7 sails, I think, to choose from. You've got the main, the storm jib, the jib, and then 3 spinnakers to choose from. So what's that, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 official sails, but you can carry 7, so you're allowed to have a spare there. I keep forgetting to take photos, so while I'm talking, I'm taking photos of the whole thing and the moon. Ooh, look at the moon there. Boom. Okay, so looking very good, and still trying to be super competitive. In fact, it's borderline to see if it'd be any faster under sail. The breeze for Renaud has been absolutely crazily good coming in. I thought he'd get caught in a wind shadow, but he had just enough breeze to keep sailing. Came in through the shipping channel on the entry into the lagoon, and he kept the breeze. He kept going 4 knots, 4 and a bit, and then by the time he entered the lagoon proper, it changed into a sea breeze. He kept speed up with the sea breeze, and then now there's only, as the sun goes down, you know it's going to die, and it did. But now the land breeze has come back in, so he's going to windward on this really gentle breeze. It's probably about 77 degrees Fahrenheit now. No, it'd be more than that, 80 degrees. What would it be, 25 degrees temperature-wise, gentle breeze, calm seas, just perfect. You know, just absolutely perfect. So, all very cool. The sails, the main sail, looks as if it's actually done a bit of work. It's going to be interesting. A few people talk about that. If they swap this, I mean, it looks really good, don't get me wrong, but it's certainly been working. They've covered, Renaud's covered now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably 11 or 12,000 miles now with the boat. So all kind of interesting. We must be getting very close now to the finish line. Very close. Yeah. Grant back there. Oh, you're doing a brilliant job, Grant. Hey, why don't we just stop it here and let him sail past? That's it. Whoops, daisy. Yeah. Concentrating hard. This is a bit like the America's Cup. We say the MGR isn't the America's Cup. Everything's defined by, in the spirit of the MGR, if there's any issues along the way. But everything's going pretty smooth. Renaud's actually got the big radar deflector up the front. That big orange pill up on the top of the mast is the Ecomax radar reflector. It's a stacked phased array radar reflector, and you can have the MIDI, which is the 2/3 size, but he's got the big one. And those radar reflectors are you know, I'd call them, you know, amongst the best, if not the best in the world for a passive radar reflector. And they've got their Ecomax transponder on the back of the boat. That's that little dick sticking up on the transom, that white pole sticking up. If that gets hit by a radar, it amplifies it and shoots it straight back at the ship that sent it. So instead of being a little plywood box sailing along, it'll look like about a 120 foot steel fishing boat, you know. So it's an active radar transponder. It also gives an alert. So if Renaud's down below and he gets hit with a radar signal, it sets off an alarm and says, boom, boom, there's a ship out there or something, so he can come out and try and find it, which complements the AIS on board. So there is an AIS, of course. Most people know what that is and what it does. And then we've got all the rest of the stuff, you know, dual nav lights. He's running on his masthead nav light at the moment, tricolour light, but there's got to have deck nav lights as well, and then as a third backup is independent powered nav lights. And on board the boat, you've basically got everything that's equivalent to a Category O vessel. You've got your life raft, you've got your survival suits, you've got your thermal protective aids, you've got your specialised first aid kit, you've got your two satellite phones, you've got 2 YB3 trackers, you've got, well, they've got Starlink as well, but it's not part of the safety system, the Starlink, that's an option, you know. He's got his Starlink on the deck there, so he's running just beside the cuddy observation pod there. He's got his Starlink antenna just sitting on the deck. So you can see it there. I don't know whether you can see it, but anyway, that's cool. And yeah, boat's looking good. And he's flying all the right flags. He got it perfectly right. You know, everyone's got sequences to come in here. So you've got MGR on the port side, and then Vuda Marina underneath that, and then he's got the Swiss flag underneath that, and he'll have his, on the starboard side, he'll have the, probably his courtesy flag and his Q flag for customs and quarantine, because he's under quarantine now. And then the 580 flag, and he's got the golden, you there yet? 0.1. Yeah. Okay, get ready. Woohoo.
Really?
You don't get the champagne till tomorrow morning. We've got bubbly for him. Only one boat gets the bubbly, right? So all the other entrants that are watching this, I can imagine, you know, Ayrton's kicking back, he's probably watching this, and Christian who left, they'll all have their Starlink on working out, bloody Renaud again. He's first again, you know. This is crazy. They're all out to get him. I should tell you the deal. So, okay, so Holiday Dan from Australia is about 125 miles behind, but it might take him a while to get here. I think it'll be a day and a bit before Dan gets here, and he could be even into Sunday morning because it's going to go light for them, I reckon. Then we go back to Pila. Pila's about a day behind again, so she'll be next one in. And then Kerry is about half a day, or nearly another day behind Pila. And then after that it goes down to Canadan. But the reality is, when you drop in the positions and the difference in positions for leg 1, which was Antigua to Panama, it goes like this, that Kerry was only 5 hours behind Renaud, right? So he's in the first leg. Holiday Dan was, I think, about 9 hours behind Renaud, so you've got to compensate for that. But Pila was over 2 days behind Renaud, so she'll drop back. So by the time they all get in here, touch wood, if they're about relative positions, it'll be Renaud, and then it'll be Dan about a day and a half behind Holiday Dan, a day and a half behind Renaud, and then it'll be Kerry about another day and a bit, behind Holiday Dan. So there you go. Oh, it's about to happen. Oh, there's the Starlink, Jing. There's the Starlink antenna on deck there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we're getting close-up portrait. Are you there yet? That's it? Huh? Is it? A little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, jeepers. Eh? A little bit more. This is crazy, eh? We got no buoys, no nothing. They have to take their own time, and they'll. We've got it on the GPS. They all take their own times for the pit stops, but this is a full stop, and Renaud will have nearly 6 weeks here. So not sure if he's going home or what the plan is there yet. Yeah. Give a plug to Grant, Jing. You're doing a splendid job there, Grant, the official race director. We got everything happening on this boat. I hope Adam's watching, and Tony as well. I'm hoping Tony's watching. You should be here, Tony. I think I can tell you a little story. Tony is the owner of Vuda Marina. He's a seriously accomplished sailor for all his life, including, I believe, Olympics and bits and pieces. And we had a chat the other day, and he said, "Oh, I love these boats. I'd really like to do this." But anyway, interesting story. Anyway, they're great people here. We have a lot of fun. Vuda is, without doubt in my mind, one of the best marinas in the Pacific. Wait till you see it later on. So you must be there by now. No? Eh? Beautiful breeze. It's really nice. That's the moon. Jeepers. Hey, you there?
That's it.
That's it. Woo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fog on. Fog on. We'll slow down a bit. Woo, that's it. Renaud, winner of leg 2 of the very world first event, Mini Globe Race 2000, the McIntyre Mini Globe Race 2025. Number 28, hull 28, home built plywood box, Alma Globe 580. Ooh, jeepers. How long did it take you to build the boat?
He did not build it.
Oh, well, put it together. Yeah. Anyway, a long time. So that's cool. Well done, Renaud. That's fantastic. Good to see. So the head sail's already gone. Everything's rolled up. No winches. There goes the Starlink antenna. Boom, boom. Show us the Starlink antenna. I'll take a photo. Too late. Here comes the mainsail. This is the beauty of a small boat. So, kind of fun. I have to admit, I am often envious of all these. Well done, mate.
Well
Yeah, fantastic. Yep.
Fiji.
Yeah, yep.
Naga.
Fantastic. So yeah, I often when I'm seeing their posts and all the things that they have going on here, I get a little twang every now and then of envy. Things have been going well. A lot of them have done it tough. They've had all sorts of heavy weather, and there's been some knockdowns and water in the boats and all this sort of stuff. But generally, I think they've all been. We've been dealt a pretty good card so far with the weather. So that's all kind of good. Yeah, we can show him where. We'll show you where the mooring buoy is. Straight ahead for now, eh?
No, we just go back a little bit there.
Yeah. Oh, we passed it yet? No. There's a big one over there. Is that it? Is that over there? 2 reflectors on it?
That's it.
Okay. It's over to your starboard, Renaud. We'll show you where it is.
Just back over here is a mooring buoy for you.
Yep. It's, we'll just light it up over here when I find my on button here. Yep. Yeah. Jeepers, the mooring buoy's right on the finish line, eh?
It looks like it is.
Yeah.
Because I now realise I think Adam's put a finish line in here.
Oh, did he?
Line, and I just realised
Ah, right.
I think he's put a line across here.
Yep.
There's a purple line exactly where the top is.
Ah, right. That makes sense.
So, yeah.
That's cool. Rightio, so that's happy days for Renaud. I think we can probably, how long have we been up for, Jing Jing?
22 minutes.
22
That
minutes.
is enough.
Yeah, I think we're done. Renaud will pick up the mooring here, and the plan is that tomorrow, is that light on?
Yeah, your light's still on.
Oh, okay. I'll try and turn. No, that's okay. You can leave that on. That's perfect. The plan is he was here until tomorrow, and then probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Customs and so on will give them the okay to go in, and they'll go into the marina proper and tie up at the customs berth, and then they'll do all the stuff. There'll be the official welcome, and he'll get the champagne and all that stuff, and it'll be a bit of hoo-ha. So looking forward to that. But wow, it's an interesting story. But remembering everyone else out there, and the funniest story today is, if you didn't know, it's not over yet here, touch wood, and it's only starting for people that way. It's Friday the 13th. And should I talk about it?
No!
You never leave port on a Friday. Anyway, but Christian did. He's dedicated and passionate. So yeah, it was, anyway. So Christian left already, and the next one after that, I think it's Jacob.
I think,
Yeah, Jacob leaving again very soon, and so on. So everyone's out there coming this way. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll look forward to it. Anyway, thanks for that, and we'll see you again in the morning. We'll do live for the customs one, and it'll be the usual official arrival for Vuda. It's quite fun. See you tomorrow morning, around about 9 o'clock, I reckon. See ya. Or it could be 8. Okay.